Welcome to the IELTS speaking test. Now let's start with part 2. Your topic would be describe a natural heritage site in your country. You should say which site it is, how it looks like, what people do there, and also say whether you like the site or not.
Now, I would like to tell you about a natural heritage site in my country. I will probably choose Huayanensin Town, which is located on the banks of Tumen River in central Guangdong province. Going on to my next point, I will explore what it looks like, along with the ups and downs of history. Cultural values of this town have been still retained carefully up to now, and are particularly apparent in traditional architecture. Whereas our streets are surrounded by Chinese temples, a Japanese design bridge, pagoda, French colonial house, and old canals. Now, in response to the question of what people can do there, I think they must try nightlife when the town comes alive. The little town is lit up with colorful lanterns hung along the streets, which allows visitors to immerse themselves in a warm and romantic atmosphere that can hardly be found anywhere else in the world. At this time of the day, travelers have the chance to know more about the unique local culture by listening to traditional music or watching water puppet shows. Besides, it would be a pity not to try the distinctive the culinary features here, including Hoan baguette, white roast dumpling, and galo. Finally, if there's time, I could deal with the last idea of how I feel about this place. I find this ancient town appealing and interesting to explore. And what I want to accentuate here is that everyone should come to an ancient town at least once in life to feel the beauty of this place with their own eyes.
Now let's turn to part 3. The first question is, how do people in your country feel about protecting natural heritage sites?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the majority of people in my country believe that conserving natural heritage sites plays a key role in their spiritual life. Vietnamese people generally value their cultural heritage and take pride in their history and traditions. So protecting natural heritage places is seen as an important way to safeguard and showcase Vietnam's cultural identity and to connect with the country's past. Case in point, the old border in Hanoi and Huayanensin Town have been designated as UNESCO World Heritage Sites and have received significant attention and investment in preservation efforts. However, you also have to understand that a few who put business ahead of their morality and rational thinking may be indifferent to this matter.
Do you think an area can benefit from having an interesting natural heritage site locally? In what way?
Absolutely, yes. An area can reap the benefits from having an interesting natural heritage site locally. Let me explain. Without doubt, such a place will attract a significant influx of both domestic and international tourists to come and visit, thereby boosting the local economy through the hospitality industry, transportation, and local businesses. On top of that, the existence of a natural heritage site could serve as a reminder for people to remember their own history. This subsequently can motivate people to become the best version of themselves and contribute to the progression of the region as well as the country.
What do you think will happen to natural heritage sites or historical buildings in the future, and why?
In my opinion, natural heritage sites as well as historical buildings will still be maintained and preserved for their historical significance and sustainable tourism. Nevertheless, these places are inclined to face threats from urbanization, climate change, and the need to construct additional homes due to the growing population. Therefore, it is highly likely that some of the natural heritage sites or historic places that are less popular will disappear and be converted to commercial buildings with a view to covering people's needs.
Do you think it's important to preserve natural heritage sites? Why or why not?
Definitely yes. This is due to the fact that these sites often harbor unique ecosystems that are home to a wide range of threatened species. What I mean is that the sites can aid in protecting some of the Earth's most significant natural assets and vital biodiversity. Additionally, natural heritage places often hold cultural and historical value, providing a connection to our past and contributing to the identity of communities. Another noticeable point is that conservation efforts also play a key role in promoting sustainable tourism, which then can advance the country's socio-economic development. So, in general, preserving natural heritage sites is of paramount importance to us.
Do you think the government should play a role in preserving natural heritage sites, and why or why not?
Well, I believe that saving natural heritage sites is a massive undertaking that seems impossible without government intervention. Let me explain. You know, governmental bodies have the authority and resources to enforce regulations, enact conservation policies, and allocate funds to the protection of these sites. I mean, they can establish protected areas, implement sustainable management practices, and monitor activities to prevent illegal exploitation or damage. And this can make government intervention indispensable in the preservation of natural heritage sites.
That is the end of the IELTS speaking test. Thank you.
So welcome to the IELTS speaking test. Now we will begin. Your topic is to describe a natural heritage site in your country. You should say which site it is, how it looks like, what people do there, and also say whether you like this site or not.
Well, when it comes to a natural heritage site in my country, the first one that comes to my mind is definitely Phong Nha Kẻ Bàng National Park. Well, Phong Nha Kẻ Bàng National Park is a prominent natural heritage site in Vietnam. It is located in the middle of the Annamite mountain range in Quảng Bình province, and it is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It provides one of the world's two largest regions with several hundred caves. Its name derives from Phong Nha Cave, the most beautiful one with numerous fascinating rock formations, and Kẻ Bàng Forest. The park shelters many endemic species such as the Asiatic black bear, tigers, and Saola. The site features majestic caves and stunning landscapes, making it a popular destination for cave exploration and ecotourism activities. The number of tourists has increased dramatically since the park was listed in UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. Visitors who come here can explore the underground caves, go hiking, or take a boat trip along the Sun River. The park offers a unique opportunity to experience Vietnam's natural beauty and diverse wildlife. As a Vietnamese, I believe that Phong Nha Kẻ Bàng is a perfect combination of many natural beauty elements at one place. And hopefully I would have a chance to visit it someday in the future.
Now move to part 3. How do people in your country feel about protecting natural heritage sites?
Well, as far as I know, in Vietnam, there is an increasing awareness and enthusiasm for the conservation of natural sites, particularly in urban areas. Vietnamese people, in general, see natural heritage sites as crucial elements of our national identity and take pride in preserving them for future generations. Aside from that, these sites are recognized as important for biodiversity and ecological balance. To be more specific, local communities have advanced the endeavors of preserving natural heritage areas by banning any acts that could pose serious threats to natural heritage sites.
Do you think an area can benefit from having an interesting natural heritage site locally? In what way?
Definitely. An area with a fascinating natural heritage site can greatly benefit in both economic and social aspects. To begin with, the development of nature tourism has provided a significant source of revenue to support heritage conservation funding, boost business and tax revenue. Aside from that, it also supports the lives of locals living in the area by creating new jobs and enhancing the living standard. Consequently, the growth of these sites could probably transcend other areas.
What do you think will happen to natural heritage sites or historical buildings in the future? Why?
I think in the future, the fate of natural heritage sites and historical buildings will be influenced by various factors. Climate change poses a significant threat, such as it can lead to the deterioration or destruction of these sites due to the extreme weather events and rising sea levels. Development pressures also present a challenge as historic buildings may be torn down to make room for new construction projects. However, there is a growing awareness of the importance of preserving and promoting these sites for, for their cultural and aesthetic value, as they provide a sense of place and connection to the past for communities. Efforts to safeguard these sites through conservation and promotion can help ensure their survival for future generations.
Do you think it's important to preserve natural heritage sites? Why or why not?
Absolutely. It is important to preserve natural heritage sites. Preserving natural heritage sites is important for several reasons. First of all, natural world heritage sites harbor unique and endangered species because such sites appear as natural habitats which provide a home for those creatures. On top of that, these sites protect some of the Earth's most significant natural assets and vital biodiversity. They are considered to be of outstanding universal value to humanity. Aside from that, they also play a key role in climate change, in climate regulation and carbon sequestration. Essential in fighting global warming. They also boost social economic development. To conclude, natural world heritage sites should be preserved and promoted because of its benefits.
Do you think the government should play a role in preserving natural heritage sites? Why or why not?
Well, from my perspective, the government should play a crucial role in preserving natural heritage sites. This is because natural heritage is an important part of a country's identity, culture, and it also provides ecological, scientific, and recreational value for present and future generations. Government involvement ensures the protection, conservation, and sustainable development of these sites. It also helps in fostering understanding, respect, and social benefits. Furthermore, organizations like UNESCO have successfully preserved natural heritage through a range of initiatives, including safeguarding World Heritage sites and supporting the creative economy.
So this is the end of the IELTS speaking test. Thank you.